Good morning, students. This video is to show you the various tendons passing through deep to the extensor retinaculum in various compartments. Okay, the first compartment lies onto the lateral side of the lower end of the radius, just above the stellate process. See this. This is the radius of the left side. The hand is also of left side, and this groove. This groove is for the passage of the two tendons, that is the abductor pollicis longus and the extensor pollicis brevis. I will show you this first compartment in this, okay, which is on to the lateral side. This is the cut tendon of the abductor pollicis longus, and this tendon which runs with it, okay, onto the lateral side surface of the lower end of the radius. This is the extensor carpi radialis brevis. So this is the first compartment, and this is abductor pollicis longus, extensor carpi radialis brevis. Then let us see the second compartment, which is here. Now this second compartment gives passage to the two strong tendons of the extensor carpi radialis brevis longus and that of the brevis, extensor carpi radialis brevis and extensor carpi radialis longus. These two tendons, they go together in the second compartment, which is crossed by this tendon of the third compartment, and that is the extensor pollicis longus. Okay, so I will show you these two tendons which were passing through this, the posterior aspect, extensor carpi radialis longus and extensor carpi radialis brevis. Now this is the dorsal tubercle of the radius. Okay, see this tubercle, and just medial to this there is a small groove, and this is for the passage of the extensor pollicis longus, this tendon, which is, this is the dorsal tubercle here, and then this comes into the third compartment, and then it goes towards the thumb, that is extensor pollicis longus. Then the fourth compartment, and fourth compartment is a broad compartment onto the posterior aspect of the radius, more towards the medial most side, and this gives passage to the tendons, four tendons of the extensor digitorum, as well as a tendon of the extensor indicis, which is a deeper muscle. This was the extensor indicis, and this is the extensor digitorum tendon, which goes from the medial most compartment. Now this compartment also gives passage to the posterior interosseous nerve as well as the anterior interosseous artery here. So now artery and this extensor digitorum tendons, they go from the fourth compartment. Now behind the ulna, okay, then it will be going behind the ulna. See here, like this. In this groove they will pass. The two compartment are here. One is here, that is the lateral, and then there is a medial compartment. The lateral compartment is for this muscle, extensor digiti minimi, which run onto the posterior aspect of the ulna, extensor digiti minimi. And then the last compartment here, which is in the groove between the head and the stellate process on the posterior aspect. This groove, this gives, okay, passage here. You can see this tendon. This is the tendon of the extensor carpi ulnaris, which is going to the base of the fifth metacarpal bone. So these are the relations of the tendon posterior to the radius and ulna, deep to the extensor retinaculum. So this is the short video for the tendons passing deep to the extensor retinaculum. Thank you very much for watching this video.